Hi everybody. What influences prices? As investors, it is really important for us to understand what it is that creates the supply and demand and what it is that is the driving forces. Now, the majority of people in the world, a very big part of wealth, is in property for most people. There is such a big use factor behind it, and it is such a big part of any market. It is difficult for any investor to ignore. Every single person on this planet is needing real estate in some way, shape or form. This demand in itself is a driver. And what are the actual things that influence price? The demographics. Obviously, in any area, there's perhaps a gender, an age, a baby boomers, older population, multifamily homes, working class community, or a holiday type community. These demographics are people semigrating to this area. These demographics is what can be a driving force. Are people leaving an area or coming to an area? And if they're coming to an area, of course, prices will be higher. If they're leaving, prices will drop. Interest rates, in my mind, the number one reason that prices will fluctuate. Of course, if interest rates go up, this is a massive influence, because what happens is the prices, either two things will happen. When interest rates ramp up, we are seeing that the demand is reduced, people stop buying, they just don't have that same spending power, and they have to buy in other areas, or they have to buy down. And similarly, when interest rates are reduced, of course, this produces more buying power and people will buy. And of course, when people are buying, prices will increase, and when they're not, prices will decrease. The economy is another reason. And this is always cyclical. So the economy is moving. But if it's a sluggish economy, it will affect the prices, because people just either are nervous to buy, maybe they feel things are risky at the moment, so they just don't buy. And when they're not buying, of course, the price is reduced because the demand is less. And lastly, the government, whether it be taxes, whether it be political statements, whether it be political uncertainty, these definitely create a higher supply and demand, because if they are giving some kind of incentive in a specific area, that area of course will have a higher demand. And then of course, if there are taxes that are higher in another area, that will also prevent people from buying. So these forces that are really affecting prices are important for any investor to consider when you are investing. Know that you're buying into an area where there is demand. Know that you're buying into a type of property where there is demand. Happy investing.